And I think I'll put that down to the amount of energy we've expelled in the last few games. To try and get to where we want to be, and we were just a bit slow out of the blocks today. I think we were a bit short in the first half. Second half, I thought we were fantastic and had a right go. Knocked on the door, had chances. So if you put it in perspective, over 4 games we've had one below par half of football. But unfortunately in this game, when you do that, it's cruel and you get punished. Haven't watched the penalty back again, but I thought it was harsh for one, and I thought it was outside the box. But we're not going to scream and shout at referees. They've got a tough job to do, and you take it on the chin. But we've had a poor half of football in 4 games, and we got punished for it.
So effectively, gave yourselves a mountain to climb for the second half, then? Yeah,
absolutely. Against a very well organised team, fighting for their lives. You saw what it meant to them, and fair play to them. On the night, they deserved the victory. No complaints. And well done to them. Secured their league status, and very, very, happy for them. Disappointed for ourselves.
Did you feel that you were getting the right sort of service to your front men that they would have liked? Because it didn't seem to be, certainly until the second half anyway, any shots on target or any opportunities for your strikers to be able to shoot.
No, I would have to agree with that. Yeah, it was movement wasn't right, timing wasn't right. It was too straight. We were trying to go and go toe to toe with a team who are stronger and better than us at heading the ball, and we just looked short of ideas and a bit of guile and a bit of life in our legs. First half, and then second half you saw us get in and get chances, and bright, and that was more like us.
I suppose what you needed was probably Jake Young's flicked effort around the corner, which the keeper tipped over. You needed something to sort of give you a foothold back in the game, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. We definitely needed something. We needed something early to try and put the pressure on them and see if, the pressure of the moment for them would sink them. But they stayed strong. We like you say, we knocked on the door. We just couldn't open it, and that's sort of been the story of the last 3 games, to be honest. Exeter, Crawley, and then tonight we've again created enough chances to win a game, but haven't, and it's something we have to address. It's something we have to get right. There's not many training days when you're going Saturday, Tuesday, but it's not an excuse. We've had a go, and it's not been our night tonight.
You've dropped down to 8th in the table. I don't know if you've seen the other results, but Salford and Newport have gone above you, so it's now out of your hands. Does that take any of the pressure off? Obviously, 2 games to go.
I think the opposite. I think it's exactly in our hands. We've had something taken off us, and we're not very happy about that, so we're going to go and grab it back. I always thought that 6 points out of these 3 games would get us there, and that hasn't changed. So I guess it hasn't changed the mentality that we're going to approach things in. We have to beat Tranmere, we have to beat Oldham.
You just need 6 out of 6 now. I mean, you talk about you're not happy with that result. I mean, is that something you're now looking for as an angry response from the players going forwards?
Yeah, I guess. I think that, I think sometimes we've been up there all season, and when you're holding on to something, it can be quite daunting, and people are trying to take things off you, and it's a different sort of pressure. And then once we what a ringtone that is. Once we then drop down into the playoff places, then you're trying to hold on to that, and there's that fear and that sort of thing. But now we haven't got anything to hold on to. We got to go and grab something back. And in some ways, it's underdog sort of mentality, siege mentality. We've got to go and fight for it. Where we've been on the defensive almost and holding on to something. Now we've got to go and fight and get something. And I'm hoping that gets the response needed.
Substitutions tonight. Youngster Jack Evans came on for his league debut. Did okay, and is Chris Stokes okay because he grabbed an ice pack as soon as he went off?
We think he'll be okay. He's a warrior, Stokesy, and he was tightening up a little bit. And like you say, we're paying for the amount of output in the last 3 games, and not a lot to show for it. when we should have. You know, let's all be honest, we should have probably had 9 points, and so we're paying for it a little bit tonight against a team that were, you know, intense, aggressive, run all over the place, and fair play to them. You know, they were playing to keep people in jobs. You know, they were playing, fighting for absolute life. And so they came and showed that, and we didn't quite match them first half for that, and yeah, and legs were sore.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Cheers.
Thank you, Jimmy.